video. It was, I don't know, maybe a year ago or 10 months ago, 6 months ago. It says close to a year ago. We put out a cattle protein tub to feed the deer. I don't know if you can hear me. This four-wheeler seems to have gotten a lot louder. So that four-wheeler had gotten a lot louder, so I cut off the video and thought I would just film when we got up to where the protein tub was. And I thought I did, but you know me. Apparently I just talked to my phone and it wasn't recording. But so what we did is we went up there to check to see how much of the protein tub was left. And what it was, Greg said it was 200 pounds of a protein tub for cattle. And it was in a big blue tub, and we cut the tub off, and there's a video showing how we did that. So I'll try to link that for you. But we just wanted to come back a year later and see how much of the protein was still there, and if the deer had found it, if they were using it. Where we put it, there's no cattle in there. That's new fenced-in area that we cleared and just kind of used for Greg's hunting little spot. So there's no cattle running in there. So everything that was eaten by the deer. So, and then he had a spot where he had a trace mineral block that he was telling you about. And I apparently didn't record that either. It's basically just a salt block for cattle with some minerals added into it. And so that's up there around the same spot. All right. So I was waiting on the kids. They're getting off the bus now, and I'll continue to edit this video. Now what you guys probably want to know is what the deer look like after they've been having all this protein and minerals. And so hopefully this fall we'll be able to harvest a big buck or something and show you. His brother, Greg's brother, Gary, has already taken two pretty nice buck with his bow. And he's part of Brothers of the Outdoors. So I'll try to link. What is it? Wait a minute. He's gonna say it loud so they can hear you.
Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
Yeah, so they film have a YouTube channel, so I'll try to link below so you can see. I mean, they're pretty nice bucks. So Greg's gonna set up his camera. Hopefully we can get some footage. Hopefully we'll have some nice animals. He's gonna try to get a good angle at it so you can get a picture of the protein tub. I think this right here is some minerals he put in the ground. Was it Grandpa's Special Mix or something? Oh, more cattle blocks and minerals. I didn't know he did that.
Trace mineral blocks for cattle. Just salt. Some extra minerals in them.
I hope you guys can hear him. He said it's just a trace mineral block for cattle. Basically salt with some extra minerals. Getting this camera lined up. I'm sure a lot of you have these deer cams and wildlife cameras. It's sometimes pretty neat to see what's roaming around back here. We've had how far away neighbors that had an actual bear on their cam. We don't have a lot of bear around here. I didn't think we had any bear around here until a few years ago, and then people started finding them on their trail cams. Bear are scary. I would actually love to see one on this camera. It would be pretty cool. Our foliage is all turning. Fall is here. Oh, there's his deer feeder they've been coming into. He just started putting corn in it. That's legal to do in West Virginia. I don't know where you're from, if you can do that or not. So this camera only takes pictures, it's like a motion detector, right? Like back in the day, he had one that just took a picture every so many minutes or something. Gosh, that was a long time ago. Making sure the SD card's in there, making sure it's powered up and ready to go. Okay. So last year the camera was on this stump, and he thought he wanted to put it up here on that tree, and now we're kind of concerned that it might not get enough motion, it might not sense the motion of the deer. So what do you think? Are you gonna switch it, or are you gonna give it a week and check it in a few days, or? Okay. So I think I got footage of Greg doing this last year. Same thing, different year. He's gonna put in a 100-pound bag of corn. Just look at this ground. They're definitely active here, and they've got the feeder all mudded up. Greg says they take their front paws and tap on it and get the corn to come out. When he put the corn in here, it was clean and fresh, and none of this. They found it already. So, and he said he put it in there Sunday. Like I said, it's now Friday.
2 weeks ago Sunday.
Oh, did you hear him? He said 2 weeks ago Sunday. So he's just transferring some corn into that 5-gallon bucket. It's just easier to lift above your head and put it in there. I should probably climb up there and do that for him. I don't think you guys know, Greg had a dozer accident and tore his shoulder pretty good, his rotator cuff and all kind of other little tendons in there, and they're trying to let it heal and avoid surgery. So that's our goal. So I'm going to jump up in there and try. He wouldn't let me help. He said he was lifting it with his left hand and it wasn't hurting his shoulder any, so he was already up in there. Just got to put the lid on it. And it's cold. I don't know what the temperature is. We need to start figuring that out for everyone. Is it like 50 some? 52, and that wind's kind of cold. I just happened to think Jonas has been asking to come back here and add corn, so he might be a little disappointed we took care of that while he's at school, but oh well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do when you can. Especially when there's no rain and just trying to get stuff done around here. Doesn't seem like it's going off. We didn't see any lights going off or hear anything clicking, or so he's seeing if he has to change the setting on it to make sure it's back on motion detector, or I don't know. He don't know. He's just checking it out. When you quit doing something a year ago, you kind of forget. We'll get back in the hang of it. This hair, this wind is crazy. Have I showed you guys my new boots? Look at them good looking muck boots. Jared and Hannah got those for me. It's been a while since you guys have seen some of the footage from back here on the hill. It's been a while since I've been back here. back here and brush hog.